In the last sessions, we covered already just what is Python. Regarding very language fundamentals, see the first topic we are discussing. We are at very basics level, very basic level, sir. What is Python? Anyone can you please tell what is Python, sir? Python is a general purpose high level programming language. Regarding Python is a general purpose high level programming language. Okay, high level programming language, easily understandable programming language. Who introduced Python? Okay, who introduced Python? Guido van Rossum. Regarding this person introduced Python, in which year? This what is the official date of birth for the Python? February 20th 2000. February 20th 1991. This is the official date of birth for the Python. So before Java only Python came. Python is the old programming language, even when compared with Java also. Make sure, sir, you people should aware. Next, sir, do you know the biggest specialty of the Python is? The biggest specialty for the Python is it is very concise code we require to write in the Python. Means even for the big task also we require to write very small lines of the code. Remember that. Next, very concise code means do you know concise code means very small code, less code, do more. Are you getting right? Less code, do more itself is nothing but the Python specialty. Next, why the word Python? The Python name selected from one fun show, TV shows are BBC TV show. What is the show name? Anyone can you please tell? What is the show name? Can you please tell? Yes. What is the show name, sir? There is one BBC TV show. Okay, the make sure the complete Monty, Sir Monty Python's Circus. Okay, it is the very popular TV show which was broadcasted in the BBC. Sir, based on from this name. Okay, this Guido van Rossum selected the word Python. Okay, don't feel Python is the snake, which is a very big, which is a more flexible, which is a very strong. That's why the name Python came. No, the name Python was selected from this TV show. Okay, BBC, which was broadcasted in the BBC, the complete Monty Python's Circus. Okay, from here it is. Next, I have one small doubt, sir. If I consider C language is the object oriented or functional. Can you spell out, sir? C language. If you consider C language is the object oriented or object functional programming. Do you know C language is functional programming language? Are you getting? But not object oriented. That's why C language missing the benefits of object oriented programming. Remember that. Sir, if you consider C++, right? C++ is object oriented but not functional. Are you getting? C++ is the object oriented but not functional. But not functional. Remember that. Okay. So it is missing the features of functional programming as it is object oriented programming language, right? Next one after that, Perl. If I use the Perl language, it is the scripting language. Are you getting? It is the scripting language, right? It is not functional programming. It is not object oriented. It is the scripting language, right? So which is missing the benefits of object oriented and functional, right? But if you consider Python, I told already one word. Can you spell out what is the word, sir? I told already one word about Python. What is that word, sir? Can you spell out? Python is all-rounder. Regarding Python is what? All-rounder. Remember this one. Means, sir, you can, Python is the functional programming language. Python is the object-oriented programming language. Python is the scripting language. Python is the modular programming language. Like Python is, sir, everything, sir. Python itself is everything, all-rounder. Okay, remember that. Next, where we can use Python? Where we can use Python? Where we can use Python, sir, I covered already in the last session, sir. For developing desktop applications, for developing web applications, for developing database applications. Next, network programming, games development. Next, data science area, machine learning, like everywhere you can able to use sir Python, sir, in almost all areas. Happily we can use Python. Okay. Next, but there are some two areas where the Python is not recommended. Any have you remember, right? Sir, one is, yes, can you spell out, sir? Everywhere we can use Python, except but as of now, limitations of Python are for mobile application development. Mobile application development, we can't use Python. Regarding this is the first one, mobile application development. Generally, next enterprise applications, right? Enterprise applications, we are not going to use Python that much frequently. Maybe library support is not that much. Next, when compared with the other languages features are more compatible than Python language in this area. I hope everyone can able to understand, right? Okay, so that's all. So this is where you can use Python. What are various limitations are there like this, right? Next time after that, features of Python. So very important. Which companies are using? Which companies are using Python? Have you remembered, right? In the last session, I covered very clearly, right, sir? Almost all the companies, Google, YouTube, next Dropbox, like Facebook, every company, almost all the companies started using Python. Okay, remember that almost all the top branded companies already start using Python. Okay, so this is the first session, whatever I covered very briefly. So what is Python? Next, who introduced Python, in which year the Python came? Next, why the name Python? Next, and after that, sir, where you can use Python, what are various advantages, application areas, what limitations are there? These are things first you people should be aware. Are you getting right? Next, and after that, what is the next cinema we require to talk, sir? Some features of Python, very important. Already we covered some features, right? Features of Python. Okay, before that, there is one small doubt, maybe from Pradeep Rana. Am I in a position, as is this knowledge is enough to cover the doubt or not? Let me cross check. Here, see this one. Can you please observe that? So, are you in the position to cover, sir? Sir, you said Python is right. Let's do more. But in statements, we can only perform one task in all languages. Does it mean Python do more than one thing in one statement? Yes, means in one line we are going to do multiple activities. No, that is not the meaning, Pradeep. Okay, suppose I have some X task is there. X task is there, sir. This is communicate with the database. Communicate with the database and fetch data and display to the end user. This is about my code. This is about my requirement, right? Observe that. So can you please communicate with the database? Can you please communicate with the database and fetch data and display to the end user? Pradeep, now observe that for this activity, if you are going to use for this activity, if you are using Java, we may require to write minimum 20 lines of code. Assume that, sir. If I'm going to use Python, then I may require to write 5 to 6 lines of the code. Regarding 5 to 6 lines of the code is more enough if I can go for Python. But the same thing if you want to go for Java, then automatically 20 lines of the code is required. Remember that, okay? So Pradeep, are you able to understand? Here, not line to line, okay? Overall, what is the difference here? In Java, 20 lines of the code is required to do, because to get the connection or otherwise to execute one SQL query, minimum 3 to 4 lines of the code is required. But here only 1 or 2 lines are enough. Are you getting observe the difference, right? So for the same requirement, if you can implement in other languages, okay, more code. If we can do in Python, then obviously less code. Not, it doesn't mean a single line is going to do multiple activities. Like, no, we are not required to write big code, sir, to implement the functionality, because so with the concise code only we can able to do that. Pradeep, are you getting? Yes. Yeah. So now just to take a bit very special care. Yes. Features of Python. Just how to install Python. Next time after that, which IDE we require to use, I will explain. Don't worry, Usha. Okay. Now features of Python. Just observe a bit very carefully, sir. So the first feature already I covered, sir. The first feature already I discussed. Can you spell out what is that? What the first one, sir? The first feature already we discussed, right? What is that one? Sir, Python is simple and easy to learn. Regarding Python is a simple and easy to learn. Correct or not? Okay, it's a very easy to learn. Python is a very simple programming language and easy to learn. Next and after that, Python is a freeware and open source. Regarding Python is the freeware and open source. Remember this one. Sir, we covered, we are not required to pay single paisa also if you want to use Python. Next and after that, Python is the open source. If it is not going to meet our requirement, we can customize Python to fulfill our requirement, right? Yes, it is possible. Freeware and open source. Next, third ones are high level programming language. High level programming language. So we are not required to talk about low level activities like memory management, these kind of things we are not required to do, man. Okay, so all these low level activities automatically takes care by Python itself. Sir, garbage collector is there for memory management, security Python is going to take care. We are not required to do much activity, right? Okay, so Python is the high level programming language. It is a programmer friendly programming language. Next, one more most important point I covered, sir. Platform independent. Regarding platform independent, and then we cover portable. Regarding portability, like this, these two parts also we discussed. Sir, I spent huge time only on these two areas. Have you remember, right? Sir, platform independent. Write once, run anywhere. Sir, write once, run anywhere. Sir, Vora principle itself is nothing but platform independent. Next, portability. Portability means already my Python program is running on Windows machine. Now, can I migrate the same Python program to Unix machine without performing any changes in the application? Yes, man. Yes, same application can run on any machine, no problem at all. That's why migrating Python from one machine to another machine, it is a very easy. This migrating capability is also known as portability. Okay, migrate your SIM from Airtel to Idea without changing your number. Okay, the same way. Okay, so the same way portability itself is migrating your application, okay, from one machine to another machine without performing any changes in the application is by default considered as portability. Remember that. Okay, so next and after that, what is Vora? Vora means Amit, write once, run anywhere. Vora means write once, run anywhere. Write once, run anywhere means if I'm writing a Python program, you can run this program on the Windows machine, Linux machine, Mac machine, on every machine you can able to run. Means that for Windows machine separate Python program, for Linux machine separate Python program, for Mac separate Python program, no such type of terminology. Remember, are you able to understand? Amit, clear, right? Next, yes. Next, easy to install in the laptop for free. Yes, man. What is your name? Singh. What is that? What is the name? Okay, some Singh. Okay, it is applicable, man. It is applicable. Happily you can install. Happily you can install even in the laptop everywhere, sir. No, even high what we call high level configuration also not required. It's a lightweight machine by default is enough. Minimum configuration is enough to run our Python. Don't worry about that. So next, up to these things we covered already, right? Can I go to the next level? Yes, friends, these are the things what I covered in the last two sessions, right? Okay, now freshly let me talk about remaining. For the people who attended, who missed the last session, for them just a brief review, sir. Just go through the two videos whatever I shared, the links I shared. Happily you can able to get, right? Okay, like yeah. Then there is one beautiful doubt is asked by Navkant. What the answer? You have to, can you please answer this question? It is a freeware. Then how Python organization get money? What the answer you can able to tell? What the answer you can able to tell? It's a freeware. But how the Python yes, by using donations, advertisement. I don't think donations especially. Donation compulsory, man. Once you got Navkant. What's your name? Yeah, Navkant. After getting the job, compulsory you have to donate at least 1,000 rupees. Okay, remember that. At least 1,000 rupees you require to donate. Sir, there is one website is there, python.org. Already I showed. Already funded by several software companies, right? So here community like do you know here PSF, Python Software Foundation. Sir, here have you observed, right? How to donate. Can you please donate after getting the job? Now compulsory you have to donate at least 1,000 rupees because you are asking that doubt. Okay, yeah. Now make sure. That's all. This is yes. These are various important things what you people should be aware. Okay. Now the next cinema we have to talk about. Very important, sir. Sixth point, sir. Up to this, have you observed, right? These are the 5 points, 5 features we covered. Simple and easy to learn, freeware and open source, high level programming language, platform independent. Next and after that, portability, right? Next, the sixth one, sir, dynamically typed. Regarding sixth one, dynamically typed programming language. Yes, man, the most powerful feature which you never came across in the case of C language or C++ or Java in your known languages. We never came across this type of terminology, right? Dynamically typed programming language. Remember this one. What is the dynamically typed programming language, sir? Very simple. Remember, very simple. X is equal to 10. Can you please tell, is it valid in Java? Please respond. Is it valid in Java? Is it valid in Java? In Java, in C language, in C++, invalid. Immediately compiler will give left and right. Oh, you are taking X. X is what type? If you consider old languages, compulsory we require to declare like this. Sir, if you consider either C language or otherwise Java language, we require to take int X is equal to 10. So whenever we are declaring a variable, compulsory we require to specify the type, sir. Compulsory we have to specify the type. By mistake, if you are not specifying the type, immediately error by default you are going to get. But in Python, we are not required to specify the type explicitly. Remember, we are not required to specify the type explicitly in Python. So based on provided value, automatically, sir, the type will be considered. Regarding at runtime, which value you assign, based on that, the type by default will be assigned. Regarding the type by default will be assigned. Okay, remember that. So these are type of thing is by default considered as dynamically typed programming language. Regarding, we are not required to declare the type explicitly. Whenever we are providing the value, based on the value, type will be considered automatically. This type of thing is by default considered as what? Dynamically typed programming language. Everyone can able to understand, right? Okay, clear? Are you able to understand? Okay, what the meaning of dynamically typed, sir? Yeah, dynamically typed. We are not required to assign the type explicitly. Based on our provided value, automatically type by default will be considered. 1 minute, sir. Just let me consider here. Just the py. Just I'm trying to enter into Python console. Don't worry, sir. I will explain how you can able to log in, how you can, in how many ways you can execute Python program. All those things I will discuss. Don't worry much about that, sir. Just aware, sir. Here x is equal to 10. I'm taking valid Python line. Sir, I want to know what is the type of x, sir. Sir, type is a predefined function we have to use to check what is the type of the given variable, right? Sir, what is the type, sir? Can you please observe that? Int type. Regarding, can you please observe that? Int type, right? Okay. So next, x is equal to 100.1234. Okay. Now, can you please tell what is the type of x? Please confirm what the type of x now? What the type of x now? Automatically compiler, automatically Python is going to consider the type float type. Observe that it is what types are float type. Remember, it is the float type, right? Okay. Next, here I'm taking x is equal to true, sir. X is equal to true, sir. If I can take x is equal to true, can you please tell what is the type of x? Boolean type. Regarding what is the type, sir? Bool type. Remember that bool type, right? X is equal to 10 plus 20j. 10 plus 20j. it is what is the type of x, sir? Anyone can you please tell? X is equal to 10 plus 20j. 10 plus 20j. At our childhood, somewhere in our mathematics, integral calculus, complex logic, like we have some type of x. What types are complex type? Are you getting what is the types are complex type? Very special data type which were not there in other languages, right? Okay. Next, x is equal to Durga I'm taking. X is equal to Durga I'm taking. Can you please observe type of x? What the answers are? str type. Str means a string type only. Remember that. Yes. Everyone can able to understand? Okay. Well, yes, sir. So just let me review again, and then I will clarify your doubts. Don't worry, sir. Just let me review again. So in other languages, whenever we are declaring a variable, compulsory we have to specify the type explicitly. We should specify the type explicitly at the beginning only. Such type of languages are statically typed languages. Are you getting statically typed languages, right? Best example for these statically typed languages are C, C++, and then Java. But in Python, we are not required to specify the type explicitly. Whenever we are assigning the value, based on the value, type will be considered automatically. This type of thing is by default considered as dynamically typed. This type of thing itself is nothing but dynamically typed, right? Sir, which languages are examples for dynamically typed? Either Python or JavaScript. Remember this one. I came across only these two things, right? One is Python, second one's JavaScript. These languages are dynamically typed programming languages. Have you observed, right? Type must be specified at the beginning only. Type we are not required to specify at the beginning. It will be assigned dynamically at runtime, which is nothing but dynamically typed. But this one is nothing but statically typed because we are specifying the type explicitly at the beginning only. Clear, right? Are you able to get? Okay, one point. Next, second point, sir. Just aware. Have a look once, sir. Okay, some clarity I want to provide at this stage. Okay, some doubts. The people are raising some doubts. 1 minute, 1 minute. Slowly. Here, just observe. I'm taking x is equal to 10. X is equal to 10. Can you please print a copy of x? Sir, it is the Java's code. It is the Java code, right? Even you don't know about Java, just aware what I'm doing. I'm not doing much activity, sir. Just observe carefully, sir. Sir, I'm declaring x is equal to 10 and then a copy of x. Can you please confirm, is it valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? Can you please tell? It is the Java code, sir. It's not Python code. Is it valid or invalid? Invalid. Immediately, compiler will give left and right. Have you observed x is equal to 10? X is equal to 10. Where is the type? Where is the type? Because Java not having capability considering the type automatically based on the provided value. Not having that capability, right? Now, if I can ask compiler, Java compiler, can you please compile this code? Java C test.java. Remember this one. Java C test.java. Immediately, error by default you are going to get object in this line. Are you getting right? So, compulsory, we should declare the type explicitly. If you are not specifying the type explicitly, then immediately error by default you are going to get, sir. Now itself is the valid. If you want, you can observe itself is the valid. If you run this code, happily tell me the answer by default you are going to get. So without this type, there is no chance at all itself is invalid. Immediately error by default you are going to get. But if you consider the Python, we are not required to specify like that, right? Okay. Now let me consider Python code also. Okay, just observe x is equal to 10, print of x. Can you please confirm, is it valid or invalid? Please confirm, is it valid or invalid? X is equal to 10, print of x. Is it valid or invalid? 100% pakka it is valid, sir, if it is the Python code. Can you please remind how I can save this code? With what extension I have to save? Please tell, I forgot, sir. The people who attended in the last sessions, if it's the Python program, with what extension I require to save? Test.py. Okay, like this we have to take, sir. Yes, .py, test.py. Observe that if it is a Java program, test.java. If it is a Python program, test.py. Like this we have. Okay, now let me ask. Sir, have you observed? I didn't declare the type and I didn't declare the type. Now I'm trying to print the value. Immediately we are going to get here. Observe py test.py like this, right? Sir, can you please observe that 10 by default is the answer we are going to get. Remember, so we are not required to declare the type explicitly. Sir, by default, based on your provided value, type will be considered automatically. Such a type of thing is by default considered yes. Okay, is dynamically typed programming language. Are you getting? Yeah, Singh, we just wait for few minutes. I will clarify your doubt. Don't worry. Yeah, up to this, are you able to understand, right? Okay. Yes, just take a bit very special care. Now, I hope everyone got the basic idea. What is dynamically typed? Let me go for one more small point, sir. If it is the Java, int x is equal to 10. Can you please tell what is the name of the variable? What is the name of the variable in this line? Please confirm. What is the name of the variable in this line? X. Good. What is the type of variable? What is the type of this variable? Int type. What is the value I assign? What is the value I assign? 10. 10 is the value. Sir, X is int type variable and its value is 10, sir. Sir, now my doubt is X in its lifetime, is it 10? Is it always 10? Can you please confirm? In its lifetime, is it always 10? Is it always 10? No. Huh? Yes or no? This is Java code. If X in its life is always int type, can I change in the next line? X is equal to 10.5 I want to take. Sir, X is equal to true I am going to take. Sir, if I can ask like this, compiler will give left and right. Okay, remember that. Sir, it is already int type you declared. How you can assign double value? How you can assign boolean value? How you can assign boolean value? Like immediately compile time errors we are going to get, sir. Observe that X is already int type, incompatible type, possibly lossy precision. Sir, double to int you can't convert, boolean to int you can't convert. Like this it's going to tell. So once we declare a variable with some type, that type is always fixed. It's a lifetime. This the variable lifetime. It's always to be is this type only. But in Python, no. Based on our requirement, you can change. X is equal to 10. Now onwards X is equal to 10.5. Now onwards X is equal to true, sir. Now onwards X is equal to true. Like sir, as of first line, X is what types are int type. As of second line, X is what types are float type. As of third line, X is what types are true. What is the last X value? True is the last X value. That's why the answer by default you are going to get true itself is the answer, sir, if I execute this code. Are you able to understand? So here fix the type of fixing in its lifetime. Your type is always this only. No such a type of rules. Based on our requirement, you can use the same variable. For different types also. No problem at all. So which is the more flexible? Either Java is the flexible or Python is the flexible? Can you please tell? Either Java is the flexible or Python is the flexible? Python is the more flexible, man. You can use the same variable for different types, no problem at all. So, but in Java, the type is always fixed. By mistake, if you are not specifying the type, immediately compiler will give left and right. Here, you are not required to specify the type explicitly. Remember that. Regarding, so this total story is nothing but dynamically typed. We are not required to declare the type explicitly. Based on runtime value, automatically type by default will be considered. Next, we can use the same variable to hold multiple different types also, no problem at all. This flexible feature is nothing but dynamically typed programming language. Remember that. Regarding right? Next, yeah. Now, just 1 or 2 minutes, let me clarify the doubts, right? Okay, multiple doubts are there. I don't want to change. Yes, 1 minute. 1 minute, sir. There are small doubts are there. Let me clarify. Because beginning days, first 1 week sessions, more doubts by default will be raised. And once we are in the track, then the remaining, I don't think big doubts. Okay, that's why let me spend some time on the doubts part also. I don't want to change the value of a variable. Is it possible, sir? Sushil, in Python, it is not possible. Okay, so you can't change the value of a variable. Final, such type of terminologies are not applicable. Modifiers concept is not applicable here. Okay, next up, what is the difference between Python? What is the difference between, okay, so what your name? Ashutosh Singh. Can you please observe that, sir? Maybe some people may have this type of doubts also. That's why just let me copy paste here. What is the difference between Python as the programming language, Python as the data analysis tool? What level of programming is required for data analysis? Minimum core Python must be compulsory required. Are you getting? So yeah, Singh, just what is the difference with Python as the programming language means we have to learn the Python language. By using that Python language, we are going to use some libraries for data analysis purpose, like NumPy, next pandas, like some libraries we are going to use. To understand that, first you require to aware Python language. Remember, this core Python and advanced Python must be compulsory required. At least core Python compulsory you require to complete. Clear thing? Yes. Libraries generally we are not going to change, but if you want we can able to do that because it is obviously open source. If the library access is there, we can able to change the code also. Okay, so you are learning Python. By using that, we can able to develop programs which can be meant for data analysis. So NumPy module, pandas, like there are some modules are there. We require to discuss those things. Yeah, data structures also required. Obviously, if you want to learn the data science, compulsory, of course. This knowledge is more enough. Okay, just core Python and advanced Python, and then happily you can move to that area. Yeah. Next, some more doubts. 1 minute, please. Next, what is the next some more? Can you please tell? Can you please observe that? Any other doubts? Sai Kumar, once we are going programming, slowly the terminology will come in the picture. Don't worry about that. Okay, once in every program, most of the times it's a very common requirement. So changing the type based on our requirement, we will take care. Don't worry. So we are at very basic level. That's why don't worry about that. Okay, next one. Yeah, is the variable scopes are there, Amit? Yes, the scopes concept is applicable here also. Next, learning Python can become data scientist. After learning Python, data science course you require to do that, then you will become data scientist. Only with Python you won't become data scientist. Okay, to learn Python, I mean data science course, the required thing is Python. Okay, let me go module maybe. Next, sir, can dynamic type make programmers overhead? Yes, dynamic typing, there are some advantages are there. There are some problems also there. Pradeep, both things are there. Some maybe a chance of type safety you can't provide. At runtime, which type of object is going to come? I don't know. Okay. Next up, yeah, that's all. Next, it is so all your general doubts I will clarify at last. Can you please any subject? I mean this current dynamic type, this type of things. If anything is there, please let me know. Okay. Yeah. Naveen, there is a concept is there. Don't worry about that. We will explain. There is a concept how I can check the type, whatever the end user provided value. All those things we are going to discuss. Don't worry. Okay. Next, what is the open source? Open source means how internally this concept is implemented. The source code is open for all. That is called open source. Because regarding open source means internally. Suppose I'm taking x if x greater than 10. How internally it is implemented? This if functionality, how internally it is implemented, or otherwise we are calling type function. How this type function is implemented? That thing is by default considered yes. Okay, that internal implementations available to the any person can able to open, any person can able to see how internally it is implemented. That thing is by default considered yes, open source. Yes, because getting right. Next, okay, what is the PVM? PVM is Python virtual machine. PVM is Python virtual machine. Python virtual machine. Okay, what is the job of this Python virtual machine? Is just to execute our Python program line by line. Sir, here how many lines of the code is there? Can you please confirm? How many lines of the code is there? Can you please confirm? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now these 4 lines of the code should be executed, right? Who is the responsible to execute Python program line by line, line by line? A software program is required. That software program is by default considered as PVM, Python virtual machine, which is the responsible to execute Python program line by line. That's why, so whenever we are assigning the value, we are not specifying the type. Automatically, based on the value provided, Python virtual machine is the responsible to assign the type. That's why I can use the word Python virtual machine. Who is the responsible to execute our program? Akanksha, are you in the position to understand what is the Python virtual machine? A small software program, okay, which is the responsible to execute our Python code. Okay, that's all. Yeah, slowly JIT compiler, that part as of this knowledge is not enough. Okay, we will go for next level. There automatically the doubts by default will be clarified. Okay, what is the JIT compiler, what the role of JIT compiler and so on, not at the beginning. Okay, next, why it is virtual? Because suppose your computer, why the word virtual? Python virtual machine. Why the word virtual? Sir, you can able to see your computer, but is it possible to see? Is it possible to see our what we call Python virtual machine? No, it's not physical machine. It is a virtual, a small software code, a small software program. That's why we can use the word virtual machine. Getting Akanksha? Yes, it is similar to JVM. JVM is the responsible to execute Java program. PVM is the responsible to execute Python program. Okay. Next, JIT compiler inside JVM, inside PVM, JIT compiler, just-in-time compilers are there. Just as of now, just aware, the main purpose of JIT compiler is to improve performance. Beyond that, nothing. To improve performance. Okay, like next. Any other doubts? Kranti, what is the Python styling PEP 8 is some specification. So that's all. PEP 8 means some specification. Styling means indentation, all those things by default will come there. We can develop web applications by using Python. For that, Django, next Flask, Pyramid, these type of applications, these type of things must be required to use. By using Python, we can develop web applications very easily, very easily, right? Okay, any web application, we can able to develop that. For that, a small Django, like that, some framework we are going to use that. Yeah, Python is sir. Here, can you please observe this doubt? Can you please observe this doubt? For the remaining people also, very important doubt. Can you please have a look once? Sir, Python is object-oriented programming, but here we are executing line by line. Have you remembered, right? Python is all-rounder. Now I'm using Python as a scripting language, not object-oriented programming. Pradeep, regarding Python acts as scripting language, Python acts as functional programming language, Python acts as object oriented. Object oriented Python, if you want to see, minimum you require to wait 1 month time. Getting Pradeep? Okay. Yeah. Is it possible to give the type while declaring a variable in Python? No chance at all. We can't specify the type explicitly in Python. The type should be considered automatically based on the provided value. We are not having the what we call there is no way to specify the type explicitly, sir. Next up. Yeah, for all the registered students, automatically the previous batch 80 plus videos and material by default will be shared. Can you please contact our admin people who already registered? Okay. What's the use with the Python Django? Yes, Django can be used to develop web applications. Okay, web applications like gmail.com, facebook.com, for such type of things we can go for, okay, Django. Yes, Amit, just one session, at least one session I will take about the Django, how you can able to develop web applications. Very simple concept only. Okay, next, any other difference between web application and desktop application or mobile application? First we are learning at what we can use the word first basics of programming, and then we will talk about applications, man. Because desktop application means the application which is running okay in a single machine, something like a calculator. Regarding something like calculator application which can able to run on a single machine is by default considered as desktop applications, right? Okay, Microsoft Word, antivirus. Next, single player games are by default considered as desktop applications, right? Mobile applications means Gmail, Facebook, and so on. Sorry, these things are web applications. Okay, just the people who are having this type of doubt, just a matter of 1 minute, observe what is the difference between web application, desktop application. Next, and after that, mobile application. Desktop application means the application which is running in a single machine, like a web browser. Browser software is the desktop application. Next, Paint, MS Paint application. Next, a calculator application. These things are what we call desktop applications, right? Web application means over the web, if you can able to access the functionality like Gmail, Facebook, like these things are by default considered as web applications, right? Mobile apps, in your mobile, the applications which are going to be installed, meant for okay mobile devices. Such type of applications are called mobile applications, right? What about this one? WhatsApp. How you can use the word WhatsApp? Are you going to use in a single WhatsApp software you are going to install, but it's communicating with the server only? Are you getting? I can use the word in the mobile app. Getting? Next. Programs made with Python are faster, or programs made with Java. Then there are some areas. Okay, sir, Java is good. I mean, performance wise, which are very faster is generally Python is relatively a bit low, because the reason for that is it is interpreted programming language. Sir, interpreted languages are always a bit low performance wise when compared with the remaining languages. Remember. Okay. Next up. Yeah, what is the meaning of module? We will discuss. Don't worry. If you go for Django, I mean data science not required Django, correct? Okay, yeah, all the general doubts. Okay, now here just let me go for Now, what is interpreted language? Interpreted language means line by line. The execution is always going to be happen line by line, Tanmay, which is called interpreted language. Naveen, we are not required to convert. Automatically, my Python virtual machine is responsible to convert. Okay, we have to write the program. That's it. Okay, yeah. Next terminology. Next, let me continue further. Okay. Yes. Some project, every topic, some small mini projects are going to be covered. So sure. Data science and machine learning require which framework? I don't think, I'm not sure. Just check your data science faculty. Enterprise applications are distributed applications like what we call telecom applications, banking applications. These things are by default considered as enterprise applications, high level, high end applications. Your mobile, what we call telecom based application, bank based application. Next, what we call aeroplane control system, something like that. These kind of things, high end applications are enterprise applications. Okay. Can I continue? Can I go to the next point? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Please come back. Yes. Mostly general doubts are there. Yeah. These are the things. Okay. No problem. First a few days we require to do like this only. Just the 3 or 4 session. Okay. Now the next thing what we had is, sir, up to this we covered that dynamically typed. We are talking about features of Python. In that, just observe the first 5 features we covered. Simple and easy to learn. Next, and after that, freeware and open source. Next, high level programming language, platform independent, portability, and then we can go for dynamically, okay, typed programming language. Remember this one, sir. Okay. Sir, next, what is the next terminology we require to discuss, right? Okay, very simple, sir. So Python is both procedure oriented and object oriented, sir. So both procedure oriented and object oriented. Just now I covered, right? Okay. So Python enjoys with the functional programming benefits as well as object oriented benefits, right? Okay. So like C and Pascal, it is the procedural oriented, and just like C++ and Java, it is object oriented, right? So we can get some benefits of procedural programming as well as object oriented. Both benefits by default we can able to get, sir, in Python. Remember that. So if you want inheritance, if you want encapsulation, if you want polymorphism, yes man, oops, object oriented benefits, happily we can enjoy with sir, with this Python. Next, and after that, sir, functional programming features I want. Yes, it is already functional without class and object also. We can able to do that. Okay, that's what you should aware. Next, and after that, the Python is interpreted programming language. Regarding Python itself is what? Interpreted programming language. Remember this. So we are not required to compile Python program explicitly. Remember this one, sir. We are not required to compile Python program explicitly. Internally, Python interpreter will take care about the syntax checking also. Okay. So if at the beginning it is going to check all the syntaxes, if anywhere syntax problem is there, so Python interpreter won't start its code execution. Observe that, sir. So main, it is interpreted programming language. We are not required to compile. Remember that. Next, sir, here extensible. Are you getting? Very important point, sir. Remember extensible. What the meaning of extensible? What the meaning of extensible, sir? The name itself indicates. Have you observed, right? inside Python? Can I use Java code? Can I use C code? Can I use C++? We can use other language programs also in Python, sir. The biggest advantage is, sir, already existing legacy non-Python code we can able to use. Are you getting? Already existing legacy non-Python code, sir, I want to use, sir. Yes, no problem, because Python can able to provide support, right? Okay, next we can improve, sir, somewhere. Sir, this is also one area, sir. Performance wise, Python not up to the mark, I'm sure. Performance wise, Python not up to the mark, because the reason for that is internally, okay, it is the interpreted programming language, right? Now suppose assume I want to develop one application, sir. Observe a bit very carefully, sir. Sir, why we require to depend on other languages code? Sir, this is the Python program. I want to develop this code, sir. Assume that it is the Python program I'm going to develop. But in this particular area, performance is the very critical, sir. Assume that what I will do is this particular area I can implement by using C or C++. Regarding this particular area, I can implement by using C or C++. Wherever performance is the critical, I can implement by using C or C++, and I can bring that functionality, sir, into Python. Regarding, we can bring that functionality into Python because Python is extensible. Remember, so obviously, wherever performance gaps are there, happily, you know, that particular code we can implement in other languages. Happily, we can use that code inside Python. Yes, it is possible. So the advantage of extensibility is already existing legacy non-Python code we can able to use, and we are not required to rewrite, because it's already there in other languages. Yes, that code happily you can able to use. Next, performance by default will be improved. Because wherever performance is very critical, that particular area we can implement by using other languages, and that functionality happily we can bring into Python acceptable. So Python language is extensible, sir. Next, counterparts, sir. Python programs are embedded. Regarding Python is embedded. What the meaning of embedded? Somewhere you may heard embedded systems, something like, what the meaning of embedded? Anyone, can you please tell what the meaning of embedded? Yes. Very simple, sir. Embedded means nothing. So extensible means we are using other language programs inside Python. Regarding, we are using other language programs inside Python is nothing but extensible. Embedded means we can use Python programs. We can use Python programs in other languages. Regarding, in other languages, we can embed Python script. In other languages also, no problem at all, sir. Okay, we can embed Python programs anywhere. Interoperability, correct, Mayuri? Interoperability. We can embed Python programs even in other languages also possible, sir. Okay, so means extensible and embedded means other language code happily you can use inside Python. Next, Python code happily you can use in other languages code. Next, 11th, the most important concept, very important features are, make sure Python, the power of Python is extensive library support. Regarding extensive library support means for every requirement, default libraries are available, sir. We are not required to write much code. Regarding already predefined code, okay, already available. Regarding extensive library means it's a huge number of libraries are available. Sir, you can come up with any requirement. Oh, for this requirement already library is available. Use that library. We are not required to write much code, man. Okay, sir, read data from the Excel. Oh, matter of 2 lines, sir. read the data, write the data to the text file, matter of online. Are you getting something like for everything, libraries are available. Remember, being a programmer, we can use these libraries directly and we are not required to implement the functionality. Are you able to understand, right? What the biggest advantage of extensive library? For everything, library support is available. We can use directly. Okay, like so best example, if you consider that in other languages, data science applications, so some people may ask, sir, why Python is very special for data science? Python is very special for data science. Very simple, sir. The required libraries already available, so that being a programmer, you can use those libraries directly. We are not required to do much activity. That's why for it is much what we call it is much specially happily you can use Python for data science applications, right? Same way, sir, why Python is the best suitable for Selenium regarding automation testing? How you can to perform automation testing? Selenium, there is WebDriver module is there. If you can use that WebDriver module, all the required functionalities are already implemented. Just within the less code, you can able to do that. Within the very less code, you can able to do that. Okay, like so for every activity, libraries are available in the Python. So the biggest advantage what we are going to get, being a programmer, we can use these libraries directly. We are not responsible to implement these things, right? Are you able to understand? Please confirm. Are you getting? That's why we can use the word Python has batteries. Are you getting? Sir, Python having the batteries. What the meaning of that battery itself is nothing but libraries. So for every activity, man, libraries are available. We are not required to write the code explicitly. Remember that. Yes, Sai. These libraries are very easy to use, very easy to understand. Sai Kumar, are you able to understand? Libraries are nothing, man. Suppose your best example, what I want to do here, I want to generate a random number. Listen, very carefully, sir. I want to generate a random number. Random number is my requirement, right? Oh, if you want to generate a random number, what you can be able to take? Sir, here, very simple, import random. Sir, can you please import random module? Next time after that, print of random data rand int. Sir, 1 to 100. In the middle, I want to generate a random number. Are you getting? In the middle, I want to generate random number 1 to 100. So can you please write the code to generate a random number from 1 to 100? If you want to do that, if you want to do this activity, are you getting? What is my activity, sir? Generate a random number, for. Okay, can you please generate a random number between 1 to 100, between 1 to 100. Okay, that's all. If you want to do this in C language, oh, kilometer code you have to write. Are you getting? Kilometer code you have to write some random logic dot. But in Python, just only these 2 lines are enough. Are you getting? Only these 2 lines are enough. Let me run this code. Let me run this code. Can you please observe? What is that random number I got? 40. Let me run again. Let me run again. 66. Are you getting? 100. 7. So we don't know which number it is going to generate, sir. We don't know which number it's going to generate. A random number by default I'm going to get, sir. Next, suppose assume that I want to generate 0, 9. Means 0 to 9, some random number is going to be generated. 0 to 9, some random number by default is going to be generated, sir. Sir, I want to generate OTP. OTP, like this, right? 0 to 9, I want to generate some random number 0 to 9. Then automatically, here 0 to 9, random top 0, 2, like. Yes, have you observed? 0. Have you observed? 2. Have you observed? 7. Have you observed? 3, like this, right? Are you getting? means that here random module, random library is already there. Because of that random library, my life will become very easy. Correct or not? Are you able to understand? Are you able to understand? If I want to write the logic, how much logic I require to write? Suppose, have you ever used OTP concept? OTP, one time password. Have you ever used OTP concept? One time password, man, in your mobile application, Gmail login, banking, bank application, bank withdraw, somewhere. So it is OTP. Sir, write a Python program to generate a 6-digit OTP. That's all. A 6-digit OTP I want to generate, sir. Very simple. It is going to generate one digit, random digit. 6 times I require. Then automatically. Don't worry. 6 times I'm taking. Copy 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this I'm taking, sir. That's all. 6 times I'm taking. Now execute this program. 6 times I'm taking, sir. Now execute. Your 6-digit number is ready. Are you getting? 6-digit number is ready. Random number, 6-digit number is ready. Sir, in the spaces I don't want spaces. Don't worry, sir. We will discuss in detail next level. Okay, SEP separator is equal to nothing. Okay, we will discuss. Don't worry. Okay, can you please observe? Yes, 6-digit random number by default, which is the OTP. Like this, we are going to get. Yeah, sir. Do you know, if you want to write a program to generate a 6-digit random number which can be used as OTP, how many lines of the code is required? Please respond. How many lines of the code is required? If you want to write a Python program to generate a 6-digit random number, can you please generate? How many lines of the code is required? 2 lines. But you can ask the same question Java person. You can ask the same question in C language or C++. So it is very difficult. Are you getting? So the biggest advantage, concise code. That concise code is coming because of libraries, predefined libraries for everything. Already code is available, sir. We are not required to do much activity. Are you able to understand? Yes. Okay. Yeah, someone, I'm unable to see your name. Can you please log out and log in again with your name? Yes, we can able to write our own batteries. Don't worry about that. Battery is the general word, our own libraries. Okay, well, sir, just for your idea purpose only, I'm talking about these things. Just for your idea purpose only. Don't worry, sir. What is the meaning of random? What is the print? You are using something like, sir, something like separator. Like what is the meaning? Slowly, we will discuss all these things. Clear, right? Sai, don't feel not only random library. Every library is that much easy to use. Regarding, it's a very easy to use library. Don't worry much about this. Okay, that's all. Next Shakti Balan. Yes, wonderful doubt. Can you please observe this one? 1 minute, sir. Can you please observe this doubt? Shakti Balan is asking one important doubt. Have a look once. Is print function can accept multiple arguments compared to system.out.println? In our Java, system.out.println is always going to accept only one argument. You can't pass multiple arguments. But in Python print statement, it can take any number of arguments, no problem at all. Are you getting any number of arguments? Happily you can able to pass. Acceptable. Clear, right? Rand int is a function. Sujan Reddy. Rand int is a function, whatever we use. Okay. Next, one more small thing I want to clarify. I want to clarify for you people. Just observe this a bit very carefully about this one. Sir, if any person is asking, Array, can you please tell what are various features of Python? Can you please tell what answers you can able to tell? Please respond. Please respond. Wow, what are various answers? What are various features are there, sir? Simple, and easy to learn. It's a very simple and easy to learn. Next, and after that, it is the freeware and open source. It is the freeware and open source. Next, and after that, it is a high-level programming language. It is a high-level programming language. Next, the platform independent, very important. Just like Java, it is also platform independent. Next, it is a portable language. Next, the dynamically typed language. Dynamically typed language. Next, both procedure oriented, okay, both procedure oriented and object oriented. Next, it is interpreted. Next, it is extensible. Okay, it is embedded. Okay, embedded. Next, and after that, extensive library support like this, right? So do you know, so these are 10 or 11 important features which are available for the Python. If any Java person is coming, then immediately, Array, can you please tell what is the specialty of Python? Immediately you have to talk about, yes sir, this one. Java is not dynamically typed, but Python is dynamically typed. Regarding, sir, Java is only object oriented. Without class, without object, you can't do anything. But without a class, without object, you can do everything here. Regarding everything here. Next and after that, extensive library. Remember this one, extensive library support. These three are biggest benefits when compared with all other languages, right? Remember this one. When compared with the C language, when compared with the C++, when compared with the Java, what is the specialties are dynamically typed. We are not required to define the type. Automatically, my Python virtual machine will consider the type based on my provided value. Next, is it object oriented? Is it procedure oriented? Yes, it is both. Next, biggest specialty, library support by default will be there, sir. Remember this one. Everyone can able to understand, right? Next, the main method, such a type of concept is not there in the Python. Yes, I'm unable to see your name, man. Can you please just log out and log in? Otherwise, how I can answer your question? By name, I have to answer. Saurabh. Yeah, Saurabh. Okay, that's all. Interpreted languages are generally slow. Why Python is so popular? The Python popularity not because of performance. The Python popularity is because of convenient to use. Mayuri, regarding convenient, very convenient to use. Easily the developer can able to do that. Within the less time, the developer can able to develop. If you want to build web application in Java, even expert person also minimum 1 hour is required. But if you can ask the same question to the Python developer, web application within 5 minutes I can able to show the output. Yes, at a time we can able to see functions and object oriented, both features also social. Don't worry. Amit, it is extensible. Akanksha, why it's not popular as Java? Now it is already became. Java is these days. Java is not that much popular when compared with Python. Akanksha, are you getting? Python is very popular than okay Java. Okay, these days, because now Python behavior is exactly going to suit the current day requirements. Yes, Python code is the secure. Yes, security is there internally. Python virtual machine is going to take care. Next up, Pradeep Rana, we will discuss at that level at the next level, because these people may not aware what is class, what is function, package, library. These clear division anyway not recommended at this stage. Yeah, Tanmay, at the end I will share that. Next up, weekly typed means type we require to specify. Type Sushil Kumar, weekly typed means type we require to specify compulsory, but type checking is not that much strong. Okay, C language, if you consider C language, can you please consider int x is equal to 10.0? Is it acceptable in C language or not? Yes, int x is equal to 10.0. Is it acceptable in C language? Any person coming from C, can you please confirm? Is it acceptable in C language or not? Yes, it is acceptable in C. But you can ask Java, immediately Java person will give left and right. Because Java, each and every value provided according to the type or not, compiler is very strong. Such type of languages are strongly typed. But C language, weakly typed programming language. Type checking is not that much strong. Yes, we can use Java code with Python. Kushbu. But we can't write Java code directly, but we can use Java programs compatible. Directly we can use with the Python, Jaitan version. Dynamically typed means type we are not required to specify, even at classes level also. Because even at class level also, we observed student s is equal to new student. This is the code we require to write in Java, if you want to create an object. But s is equal to student. This is the code we require to write in Python. We are not required to declare s is what type. Okay. Maybe Saurabh, maybe as of now, mobile applications Python is not that much good. Maybe in the future, it may be. Yeah, Saurabh, GUI definitely I will add. Don't worry. Yeah, Shiva. PYC files are Python compiled files. That part we are going to take care in the case of modules concept. Automatically generated by Python virtual machine. We are not responsible to do that. PYC files will be generated by Python virtual machine if you are using modules concept. In the modules, I will discuss. Don't worry. Those are not our created things. We can write our own library, no problem at all. Yeah, embedded means nothing. In other programs also, in other languages also, Python can able to suit. Means if you write a Python program can work with Java language. Python program you can embed inside C language program or Java language program, like that. That is nothing but embeddable applications. Python is not weakly typed, not strongly typed. It is dynamically typed. Saurabh. Non-comparable, dynamic and procedure oriented. Can we entity framework code which is there in .NET? Yes, Venkatesh. Here we can write the PDBC concept, Python database connectivity. Clear, right? Sai, nothing special. Just I'm feeling a bit more comfortable with the 8 plus from Java background. Manifestly typed, I'm not sure, Sushil. Yes, yes, Saurabh. Correct. 3 months see the course duration, sir. Yeah. Okay. That's all, sir. This is what you people should aware clearly. What are various features are there? Next one, small doubts are very important. Very important. What you people should aware. Even today, one student asked this one, but make sure you should aware these points. Sir. Repeatedly, I'm going to use this one. Here, if I can take x is equal to 10. Listen a bit very carefully, sir. X is equal to 10. Can you please tell what is the type of x? What is the type of x? Respond. What is the type of x? X is which types are intertype. Regarding x is what types are intertype, right? Okay. If I print the type of x, what is the answer we are going to get, sir? Observe very carefully about this one. Because one student asked this doubt, let me clarify. Have you observed what this one is going to provide? It is not telling int, it is telling that class int. Regarding it is telling class int. So why this one is coming? Because the reason is in Python, everything is considered as object. Remember this one. Regarding in Python, everything is considered as object. Sir, even 10, it is int object. True, it is true itself is boolean object. 10.5 itself is float object like everything itself is treated object only. Remember that. Regarding so itself is object. That's why so it is class int boss. This is object of this int class type like this, right? Okay. Remember, so in Python everything is. Can you spell out? In Python, everything itself is considered as object. Please keep this point in your mind. Okay. Next, second, sir, S is equal to Durga. S is equal to Durga. Can you please tell S is equal to sir here like this? Can you spell out what is the difference between these two things? What is the difference between these two things? S is equal to Durga. S is equal to double Durga. Both are same or both are different? Yes. In one place I'm using single quotes, in one case I'm using double quotes. Both are same or both are different? Okay, remember this one, sir. So it is called a string. You can take the string either in single quotes or double quotes, no problem at all. Remember this one. In Python we can take string values either in single quote or in double quote or in triple quotes also. Are in triple quotes also. Are you getting triple single quote? Are in triple double quotes also. No problem at all. Triple double quotes also acceptable, sir. All the things are perfectly valid. No problem at all. All these things are by default considered string type only. Remember this. So instead of single quote, double quotes, triple quotes also you can use. But where exactly which one is the recommended, we will discuss that. Next time after that, A is equal to 10, capital A is equal to 10. Both are same or both are not same? Both are different. Because Python is case sensitive programming language. Remember this one. Python is case sensitive programming language. This is the small a, this one is the capital A. Both are different. Because here case is very important. It is not case insensitive, it is case sensitive, right? Can you please confirm? Everyone in a position to understand? Okay, that's all. So slowly, just we are going to discuss in detail. Don't worry, all your doubts by default will be clarified, sir. Okay. What we call, what's your name? Shaurabh. X is equal to 22 itself is error. Venkatesh, triple quotes are not comments. Anyway, don't worry. multi-line string literals. For that purpose we are going to use this one, multi-line string literals. For that purpose we are going to use. What is that multi-line string literal? Okay, just very simple. X is equal to Durga and then software and then solutions. Have you observed how many lines are there? How many lines are there? 3 lines. If you want to provide 3 lines, then automatically, sir, like print of x, print of x. Now have a look once. What is the output by default we are going to get, sir? Durga software solutions. If you want to define multi-line string literals, then we can go for, okay, like triple quote symbols. Venkatesh, getting right? So actually some people are having the confusion. It can be used for comments. No, it's not used for comments. Okay, well. Yeah. Next up, there is one small doubt, sir. I mean, not a doubt here, highly recommended. What you have to do is just the people who are very much eager to know Python installation by Durga, sir. Okay, sir, this is the video what we have. Just to go through that. My classroom environment you can able to check, sir. Okay, like the classroom environment, what are all the steps I explained very clearly. Yes, sir, this is the, just to go through this video. Of course I will explain at certain point, but anyway you can try in just. Have you got right? Can you please save that link and just step by step better to install accordingly. I explained very clearly there, but I will explain again, don't worry. Please save that link also. For the Python like Java. Do you have any certifications like Python? Yes, for Python certifications are available, but not from Python Software Foundation, who is provided by, okay, Microsoft. Microsoft offering Python software, I mean Python certifications, but as my point of view, so for Python certification is not required, because the reason is, if it is provided by Python Software Foundation, it will be good. Some third party person is going to provide, then I don't think. Kranti, Shakti Balan, are you able to understand? Yeah, so not recommended, but Microsoft offering certification. Okay, next compulsory we should go for Python 3.x. Python 3.6 better to install. Don't go for 2.7. Of course, in tomorrow's session I will explain which version is required to install, why it is the recommended. So 2.7 is almost old version. 3.6 is the, I mean, new Python 3 version, recent version. Better to go for 3.6 or 3.7, something like. Okay, Python 2 not recommended, because by 2020 support from Python organization is also not there. That's why all new projects are going to be there with the Python 3x. Okay, next. Yeah, Amit, we are at very basic beginning. That's why assignments is not at this stage not possible. Let me go some more topics, then definitely we will get. Yeah, Nilima, what is the desktop application means? That's all. Suppose here within the single system, if you can able to execute any program, that program is by default considered as a desktop application. Sir, calculator. To use calculator, how many systems are required? How many systems are required to use calculator? Are you getting? How many systems are required? Only one system is enough. Nilima, are you getting? Only one system is enough. That's all. So the programs which are executing on a single computer, such type of programs are by default considered as desktop applications or standalone applications. Are you getting? Standalone applications or desktop applications. Getting? Yeah. Next, textbooks. Which textbooks are recommended? Don't go for any textbook, unnecessary time waste. Okay, our material better to download and better to prepare a spiral binding and then go through that material. That thing is more enough. Don't go for any other textbook. Yeah, because procedure oriented is everything we have to define with respect to the functions. Are getting everything we require to define with respect to the functions. Suppose something like earlier I write the code, okay, to generate random number. Regarding earlier I write the code to generate a random number. What is the what code we did is, have you observed? Here just import random. Next one after that print of rand int of 0 to 9. Okay, like this I took, sir. Rand int of 0 to 9, like this I took. Okay, random dot rand int of 0 to 9, like this I took, sir. But now, do you know, here we can take 6 times or 3 times. I'm taking 3-digit number I want to take, sir. So this is just the scripting language style. Observe very carefully, sir. All the people, can you please observe a bit very carefully about this one? All the people, to generate, sir, a 3-digit random number. This is the program I'm writing. This style is by default considered as by default. This style is by default considered scripting language style. Now have a look once. Am I able to generate 3-digit random number or not? Yes, observe carefully, sir. Yes, what the answer? 3-digit random number I have to generate. Maybe here comma is missing, some syntactical mistake. Okay, first value, comma, second value, comma, third value, like this we are taking, sir. Now here let me consider 963, like this I'm taking. 586, like this I'm taking, sir. Now my requirement is, I don't want sir, line by line. I don't want scripting approach. I want functional programming, sir. What I'm saying, there generate random number, generate random number, like this I'm taking, sir. Random number I'm taking inside a function. Return. Okay, I want to return like this. Regarding I want to return like this. This is about my requirement, right? What I will take is, or otherwise, just instead of return, print that. Now, if you want a random number, just I'm defining inside a function. Function. Now you can call this function any number of times. I can call this function any number of times. Are you getting? Any number of times you can call this function. Okay, like this. Every time it is going to generate a random number. Are you getting? Every time it is going to. This type of programming is by default considered a functional programming. Remember this one, sir. This type of programming is called functional programming. Okay, like what I want to take. Now I'm taking class test. Within the def some self I'm taking. Inside that I'm taking like this. So I'm taking a class. Within the class I'm taking a method. That method is the responsible to print. Can you please create an object? T is equal to test T dot random number you get. So this type of style is by default considered an object oriented style. Are you getting? Object oriented style. This style itself is object oriented style. Are you getting? Sir, if you can consider like this. Sushil, are you able to understand? Because what is the meaning of procedural oriented, scripting, and then object oriented? Sushil, we will discuss tomorrow the same topic. Backward compatibility case we are going to discuss in the tomorrow's part. Don't worry. Yeah. Amit, don't worry. What's about self and so on? What is the def self and so on? We are going to discuss. Math module, like we are having several things because we are at very beginning. You may not get, even I start explaining also. Okay, for all the people, just once you registered, can you please ask our team, admin team automatically will provide all my previous batch videos, almost around 85 or 87, I'm not sure exactly the number, 80 plus videos, and then material will be shared. Just whenever you have the time, please go through the previous batch videos and material. Next in this batch, I will explain. Yeah, 85 videos, material and videos, all the things by default will be shared. Getting right? Happily you can download and you can go through that. Okay, that's all. Yeah, current batch every day after completing the session, current batch videos will be shared. Don't worry about that. For a few classes will be uploaded in the YouTube.